It comes over here. Stork again. Maybe I'm about to be delivered news. I keep getting stork up here. This is how we clean up, okay? Here we go. In, in, in. And then bring down this. We've got clean it up. It is so unflattering. I don't know. I know I'm not supposed to be paying attention to that, but like, I mean, come on. I'm freaking human. I don't want to be like. The last thing I want is to just be like constantly like feeling insecure. Like, I already am doing something that makes me insecure. Like, why does it have to be like, it doesn't have to be like everything. I don't have to fight every battle at once. Like, it's just unnecessary. It's unnecessary for me to expect myself to overcome everything all at once. Like, no. I'm shaking the shit out of you. I don't know what to do. Like, I can't touch this without going all fucking bonkers. Tell me story, spirit. Luck. Ooh, luck. I keep getting stork and luck. Maybe I'll be getting a lucky message. Protection. Yes, I keep seeing 44 on the clock. 44 after. It's 10:25. What is this luck and protection about? I just felt like saying sir. Who's that? Who's sir? Luck and protection. Oh, that's nice. Luck and protection in my heart space. I want to know if this protection is from a threat or if the protection is just so that I can feel safe and secure. Which of those two things is it? Can I get a clear answer without 8 of Wands? 8 of Wands. I'm getting it's that I feel safe and secure to take swift action. Or it's like just in the nick of time. It could be that. But I don't think it's just in the nick of time because I've been seeing 44 for months. Like over a month. Like a month and a half here. It's so that I feel I can take swift action. So I can take swift action. Okay, take swift action toward what? The gold. We go for the gold. I can take swift action in going for the gold, whatever that means. My heart is being protected. So that I can heal my Chiron wound, my self-expression, expression of the heart. I've gotten this card like every single time. Every time I pull a card up here, it's usually this and another. And today, we've got these two. All right. Spirit flame. I'm the light that unites all elements. You are the light that unites all elements. Let your fire glow softly. Your spirit is eternal and whole. I am the silent flame. Okay. Elixir of life. You are being renewed from the inside out. Let vitality flow through your body and spirit. Life returns to you in gentle waves. Oh, that reminds me of that wolf spirit card, that rejuvenation, where life returns in pulses, in a beat, like in a heartbeat. Where this is taking me somewhere. I'm being called to the silent flame. Being called to the silent flame. Book of Quiet Light. Wisdom, guidance, illumination. Answers arrive softly when your mind becomes a page. Yes, a blank page. Endless potential. That's how we all start. We all come here as a blank page. And then other people come along and they write on it. They write labels on us. And we just accept that that's our story. Yeah, wings from shadow. Yes, that's exactly my point. Wings from shadow. Metamorphosis, courage, rise. From the darkest shadows, your brightest wings form. The real story, your real story, is the story that emerges when you break away from the story that other people have placed upon you. I'm sorry, I don't know what that is. It's like this approval. It's like, you got it right. You got the message right. Like maybe like, it's like the way it lands or something. Like you say something right and it like lands in the right place. Like it's stuck. Thinking about gymnastics and sticking a landing. Like you nailed the delivery of something. Is that what that means, Spirit? When I get that feeling, is it that I nailed the delivery of something? Is it that I nailed the delivery of a message? Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior. Yes, my Chiron wound. My Chiron wound, my wounded healer. My wounded healer is about healing through self-expression, helping others heal through my self-expression. Yeah, this trapped feeling. The sacred lotus. I was just looking at the fish. Lotus fish. Swedish fish. Those are not that great of candy. Somebody eating Swedish fish? Like, why is that coming up? The sacred lotus. Compassion and action. Why? Why can't words come out? Compassion and action. The chosen tool. I see now the lotus in your spirit's jewel. Yes, this compassion in action is the Chiron wound for me. The action being the words I choose to convey, my experiences, my thoughts. All right, what else do we have here? I'm fucking shaking you so bad. No, it doesn't matter. This is just for me. This is just for me. Like, this angle is like the fucking worst. The absolute freaking worst here. Shit. Alright, taking about sacred space, waterproof, territory. Did I not shuffle these? I'm shuffling these. Sacred space, waterproof, and territory, though. My emotional territory is a sacred space. And in some ways, I am waterproof. I can weather the storms. I'll survive. About alchemizing. Okay, Spirit. What's the next thing? Let me put these back. Let me put these back so I don't have a big of a mess. What wants to happen? Left my coffee. Yes. My Chiron, I need to reconnect with my playful side. I've been learning about my Chiron this morning. Yes, nature. Nature of the beast, I hear. Nature of the beast. Anticipation. Oh, I just had this weird thing. Like, this is anticipation, like you're waiting for people to arrive, but I just had like this negative view of anticipation, like you're waiting for nobody to show up for you. You're waiting to be let down. And you're waiting for that to be made public, like that pain, the disappointment, the rejection. Ooh, that's painful. Ew. Ouch. Sick. Repeated pattern, I see. Luck, fish, abundance, lucky and abundance. I'm going back to lucky from earlier. Nobody's showing up. Nobody's showing up because they're all at the dock fishing. You're all getting the fish at the damn dock. You're missing out, aren't you? Sacred space. Alright, what about my sacred space, Spirit? You keep showing me sacred space. Curious choice for sacred space. What's in this sacred space that you're trying to draw my attention to? Because, like, new questions, start over. The Acolyte, new projects and learning. New projects in sacred space. Okay, I did the first round of this. Now, new project. I'm not married to doing it right here. I mean, as you can tell, this isn't working out too great. I just need a place to start. I kind of want to do it in the other corner of my room, but I don't know if that's going to work out either. New projects. The Alchemist, balance, invitation, destruction. Yeah. The Alchemist. Transmuting, transforming this. Destruction. I might need to destroy this. I mean, if I'm going to paint this wall, I'm going to have to take everything out. That would be kind of destroying things. Where do we go from here? Where do I go from here? Invitation, new projects, learning. New projects and learning. What is your advice, Spirit, in your sacred space? Advice in the sacred space here. I don't like how the devil flashing up at me. Sitting on top of a deck here. Alright, yeah, let's get rid of this. We'll turn this over. We're gonna bury him. Get him out of here. Sacred space, the Acolyte and the Alchemist. New projects are turning water into wine. I would like some advice here. Let me in the right direction. I'm gonna get that navigation card. Oh, I didn't. Oh, no, but I get this one a lot too. That's okay. I get it for a reason. Transform limits. Allow spirit to take away doubts, fears, and attachments. I change my life with ease. All right, what am I attached to in this space? Well, I just set that up. All right, so destruction and new projects. Those things. What over here needs to be destroyed? Because I'm so not seeing it. Like, what's not working? The camera setup isn't working. The lighting isn't working. It is so hot in here. That's not working. I don't like that I'm on this wall because I feel like you can hear me in the hallway and I feel like I don't have privacy. That's not working. Maybe I do need to be in that corner. I would have to be in destruction mode to put myself over in that corner. There's a project over there. There's something I have to deal with over there and get it out of here. It's like a big thing in the way that I have to like take out of my room. There's a big fish tank over there. That's what's in the way. Like, I measured this distance, like barely fits over there. My bed's in the way, and I don't want to rearrange my whole room because I also have a big fish tank on that wall. You know how hard it is to move a big fish tank? How much work that is? And I like it that way too. I like this way. Alright, Spirit, where do I go? What do I do? Where do I look for the answer? What needs to be? What the F does that mean, Spirit? Like, what? You're gonna have to give me some more, right? I feel like the message is like, it's not connected enough to my heart space. The reason I say that is because I have these two cards are connected to a memory of mine that have to do with a Chiron wound. We have to do with the Chiron wound around my self-expression and heart space. I'm not seeing it. All right, so what about this space am I using to protect this, which feels good but keeps me stuck? And it's a very limited view, but I really, like, my bed is right there. Like, how am I supposed to put it? Like, where? And I feel like too far away is like it feels so disconnected, and I feel like I want a closer connection. Maybe I shouldn't have a closer connection. All right, help me see it, Spirit. Help me see how this is protecting me but keeping me stuck. Isolation. I'm not, like, yes, I get that it's in my room, but I don't live alone. Like, what the F do you want me to do? Help me see this. Am I supposed to be doing this outside? Am I supposed to be communicating outside in nature? Transform limits. What about this is limiting? Well, I mean, just where I'm at, like, I have to, like, kind of squeeze in here, and I don't like that. So that's not going to make me, like, that's not going to change the isolation of this. I need something else. That's confusing me, Spirit. That's confusing me. Protection. Yes, isolation is protection to me. I understand that is a problem for me. Balance, invention, new projects, learning. Like, what are you suggesting? That I freaking invite somebody else in here? Like, there's barely room for me. Like, what do you mean? Isolation is protection. It's limited me. All right, maybe Maybe if I ask how to get out of that, like what is the opposite of that, it will highlight it more. What is the opposite of this isolation protection that is keeping me stuck? Shit. Yeah, I am supposed to go outside. Am I supposed to go outside, Spirit? Are you literally telling me to go outside in nature? Normally. Maybe. All right, let me get one more of this. Now we have tree. All right, let's go ship and tree. Travel, transportation, adventure, exploration, journey, and health, vitality. There's that word vitality again. Ooh, vitality. Is that what I'm missing here? Because that certainly would be a new project with me doing energy work. Is this isolation that needs to be destroyed and reinvented and balanced out? Is that something that's not tangible? Is that an energy work? Two of Wands and the Hierophant, an idea of higher learning, looking at broadening horizons. Okay, I'm going to take that as a yes. All right, so how do I cast? I need to cleanse this space of that isolation, like that protective isolation energy of mine. How do I do that? All right, how about I just set the intention? How about I just say it? I cast away that energy. It's no longer needed. Yes, I can really, I release that isolated protection energy. I release that energy. It's not needed. This feeling like I have to keep my voice small because the hallway is behind me is absolutely part of this. It's part of this. I need to get rid of that. It's not helping me. It's not helping me one bit. There are wounds in the hallway. Maternal wounds around my self-expression. Lunar Magic. Yeah, I got this card yesterday and it just happened to be like within that 24 hours of that new moon cycle. So I set a bunch of intentions. Connect with natural cycles of the moon to attract what you want. I sync with nature. Nature. Okay, so maybe this living organism, this living ecosystem, is me syncing with spiritual nature. Me seeing the spiritual nature, seeing the spiritual ecosystem here. Me understanding that there's a spiritual ecosystem, an energetic ecosystem. Is that right, Spirit? Is that right? Yes. There's some cups here. I gotta do some with the lighting. Okay, is just what I did. Did it help a little bit? Did it help a little bit here? It helps quite a bit, actually. I got the Page of Cups. Yes, that was taking action. Yeah, Ace of Swords. All right, what's the next thing I can do? What's the next thing I can do to get rid of this protective isolation? Finding my voice. I'm whispering. The information comes on a whisper. That's telling me something. Inflicted a lot. That's not cool. All right, that's not going to work. Yeah, what does that tell you? What does that tell you? These cards that I have that are blank, I'm hesitant to write on them. I expect other people to think that my opinion is stupid. What is it that you wanted me to see in here, that you knocked over all this shit? Or was it just to show me that that shit wasn't working? A call of longing. Needs before wants. Apparently crying at 10:30 a.m. is a need. Founding day. Yeah, working with Chiron. Ebb and flow, ebb and flow. Okay, Spirit, what do I need to invent? What do I need to invent? Coffin. Ugh. Alright, coffin. Create an ending around what? Create an ending around what? Create a new way to make endings. Create an ending ritual. Maybe that is what it's saying. To find a ritual that I can do. Like maybe like write down whatever limiting belief that I'm letting go of and create a ritual around that, like burying it or something. Is that what you're saying? Okay. This thing that I'm feeling, how you feel about that? All right. It's like waiting for me. It's like waiting for me to actually verbalize what I'm saying. This thing, like where I quiet my voice, like I'm whispering, do I need to like banish that? Do I need to disallow that? I'm feeling like a huge sense of dread right now. Yeah, I need to move away from it. It's making me feel angry, really angry, like I'm feeling rage. Yeah, exposed. I'm feeling so angry around something that I think really triggered something traumatic that really triggered the Chiron wound for me. I'm feeling rage, absolute rage. What do I do with it? What do I do with the rage? I mean, you can't push it away. You can't banish it. Because that shit makes things worse. Okay, that fitness. Alright. Transmuting. Okay. So how do I transmute? How do I transform that rage into wisdom? Or into courage? I'm feeling so angry. I feel like I'm being choked right now. Like I don't look my words. The unmarked passage. Never gotten this card before. Mystery, courage, openness. The paths without signs are the ones asking for your honesty. How I really feel is that I expressed myself, and the only reason this came about was because of abandonment, and then the person who abandoned me shamed me for this. because they didn't want to see their own abandonment of me. It was kind of like somebody me and then was mad when I was asking for a Band-Aid because they had to acknowledge that I was stubbed and they didn't want to face what they had done to me. Like, I just feel so disgusted with that person. And the fury that I'm feeling feels like the Obscurus, that black destructive force, and thrashes around and shreds everything around it. I feel like I'm being choked. Radiant geometry, pattern, truth, deep order. What feels chaotic is often a pattern you have yet to see. It doesn't feel chaotic, it feels very constrained and constricted. Or maybe that constraint and that constriction is me controlling the chaos. I don't know. No. There's some rage coming out. Oh yeah. I'm feeling angry. The witch and the wise one. Experimentation, rebellion, tradition, and order. What's funny here is that we've got both of these coming out. The witch and the wise one. The witch being the high priestess and the wise one being the hierophant. There's a marriage here. They're companions. And the challenge is to marry those two things within the self. To balance experimentation with rebellion, maybe. I don't want the wise one, no. I don't want tradition and order. I'm sick of it. It feels controlling. It feels suffocating. It feels restrictive. I want a divorce. I want a divorce. That's what I want. Inner power in 11:11. By your own command, you brought yourself here. At this moment in life, you have nothing to fear. Numbers and doubles, synchronicity in 2. Don't hold back your love now. Life is meant for you. Now what? Now what? 44:44 on the clock. I am protected. I got all the protection I need. Beacon of truth again. Beacon of truth. This is my card. This is my card. Is the other card on the table? Not yet. Alright, we'll go find it after. We'll go let this freaking My Light Ignites All Elements card. We'll find it. We'll pull it out. Beacon of truth. Pause and tune into your inner guidance before taking action. I choose what's right. Look at the storm around that intuition. The truth, the light is the truth. Look at all of the darkness surrounding that truth. Part of me feels like I'm supposed to help other people find the words to express their pain. Voice of the ancients. Dream of conjuration. Your ancestors speak through the quiet moments. Listen, their wisdom lives within your heart and walks beside you. Your dreams are messages from your higher self. Listen closely. They reveal what your heart already knows. I had a dream last night that someone in my life was particularly heavy in weight. Like their parent came, like their father came up behind them and picked them up and put them on their shoulders. And I was like, how did that person do that? Like that person weighs like almost as much as that other person. They were like trying to play basketball. It was like the dad and the kid, but the kid was fully grown and like almost outweighed the parent. And that was so confusing to me. I didn't know what that meant. What's funny about that is that my inner child feels very heavy. I weigh, and then now I'm switching to this literal sense. Adult me weighs about the same as 12-year-old me did. I'm very small in the body. I'm very light as an adult. So to pick up my child self, it would look like that. It would look like somebody picking up their full weight. What does that mean? What a weird dream. Insight. Okay, it gave me some insight. Give me some insight. Can you help me understand it, please, Spirit? Help me understand that insight. My dreams are always metaphors for something going on in my life. The parent me is strong enough to pick up the heaviness of child me, even though the adult me is lighter than the heaviness of the child. And we got Chariot. Perhaps this imagery is suggesting that even though adult me is small, I have helpers. I have the wings of spirit helping me. And this. Oh, okay. We got Ten of Swords. We got Lotus. No, that's not Lotus. That's Temperance. Eight of Swords. All right. Eight of Swords with 10 of Swords. That's great. That's learning from our self-limiting beliefs. Balancing out whatever was imbalanced there. It's balancing like emotions and actions. Okay, so the Ten of Swords came out up here. So I'm taking these are the clarifiers. Temperance came in to help me move through this Eight of Swords stuckness, but it didn't leave me in the Nine of Swords. It took me to this Ten of Swords. This is not, there's two different Ten of Swords in this card. This is the one where we learn our lesson. The other one is more of a stabbed in the back feeling. This one is the wise one. This one is the wise one. It's the wise one, Jen. What was my limiting belief around that? Maybe the limiting belief was that my inner child was too heavy for me to lift up. That kind of makes sense. Is that it, Spirit? 11-11. Yeah, 11-11. Okay. Inner power 11-11. I felt like my inner child was too heavy for me to lift up, and that's not true. Let's drop everything on the ground. Yeah. Trickery, like abundance, that this, all of these thoughts, these limiting beliefs, like this focus of I need, and these Eight of Swords, they interfere with my abundance. All right. Can I get some advice for my day? I would like one piece of advice for my day, and I think one card to uplift my spirits from the gold deck, because that's what we do now. We go for the gold. Knight of Wands, going for that gold. Page of Cups on the bottom again. Yeah. The Knight of Wands, going for the gold. I'm going after that abundance. The Infinite Song and Roots of Ancients. The Infinite Song, the universe sings through your heart. You are a note in the divine melody. Let your life be an expression of that sound. I'm dimming my sound, apparently. Roots of Ancients, you are never alone. The strength of those before you flows through your veins. Stand tall in their wisdom. I feel like it's not enough. I'm feeling so much like it's not enough. Maybe I feel like I'm not enough. Inner peace. Cultivate inner calm through meditation or mindful practices. I let go and have faith.